guys, welcome to Golden Bar Garage. It's almost a new year, so happy new year to you when you get there. You've been following this Renault 5 GT Turbo that I've been working on for a while now. I think it's been about a year, but it's out of storage, it's here at the garage. We are working on it and the owner is working on it as well. I'll bring him over in a minute to introduce you. But yeah, to give you a quick rundown on it, it came to us as a Renault Campus. If you followed it so far, you'll know about that. We stripped it back, caged it, painted it. Now it's fresh out of storage and we're going to start putting it together and going to make a completely unique one-off Renault 5 GT Turbo. But the man who's going to talk more about it than what I am is Vas. I'm going to bring him in and we're going to run through a few things on the car itself. So Vas, come on over, my man. Say hello.
Hello, mate.
So this is Vas, everyone. It is his car, it is his passion. He's been building it 7 years?
7 years, yeah.
So this vehicle is 7 years in the making. So Vas, anyway, talk about it, man. I could rattle on all day, but Vas is going to...
I guess, yeah, 7 years. You remember we picked up the engine from a guy that had the world fastest quarter mile. Me and Ollie went up north in my Audi RS4 to put an engine in the boot to go and collect it, and that's when the journey started. And I guess since then, been collecting parts, thinking about how I'm going to build a car around that engine and what do I need to be thinking about. So I think over that period I've been through 2-3 shells, but they've been rotten. A lot of work, and I think because of the money it was going to cost to do the welding work, it just wasn't viable. So that's the journey with that.
So one of the main questions, Vas, everyone's going to ask about this car is how much power is it going to have?
So the original engine,
It's a feature, not a fault.
The original engine was producing 445 brake horsepower out of a 1.4 C1J engine, and that was running nitrous. I got that engine and then found that it had some wear and tear, so that's why the engine's been uprated to another level now to be even more stronger.
So power to weight ratio is going to be pretty insane on this thing. So I would say keep watching, but you're watching anyway, so it's going to be a fun build. So Vas, colour scheme, choice on that, dude?
I went thinking about John Player Special.
Nice.
The black and gold.
Nice.
I decided again, did the research, looking at various cars, how they did the combination.
Yeah.
Obviously talking to your team and things like that, it's trying to understand what would work, and I think given, as you've seen, it's definitely a hit with everybody.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. The colour scheme is absolutely superb, and once it's finished, it'll be really special. Let's tell the viewers, let's give them a quick snapshot. We'll run through it. Everything from your running gear right the way through. So we know the engine's 445. It's a 1.4 Renault engine.
Yep. Big
turbo. Gearboxes.
It's a 6-speed gearbox.
6-speed gearbox.
So it's not a Renault model. It's a VW range. Conversion's been done by others as well.
Nice.
But yeah, the reason I went for that box is because you can get other Clio, gearboxes, but they easily, break because they can't handle powers. Whereas with the VWs, you can't go wrong.
Obviously, it's been deseamed in here.
Yep. And I guess a lot of that is just because of airflow. There's going to be a lot of heat generating from this, and I'm a little bit anxious about the heat it's going to generate and how it's going to affect the paint. So we'll have to cross that when it comes to it.
Goes from there. This hole here. Is dustbin hole?
Yeah. So that's where the original heater fan would go.
Yeah.
It's not gonna have that anymore. I think initially we was looking at doing some sort of emblem, is it a Renault sign, something like that. So that's still
could just be a hammer.
Yeah.
So yeah, covered the turbo.
Yeah. But yeah, that's one way of getting heat if I'm driving in the cold winters. So moving from front end to midway on car, we've
obviously talked about the front a little bit. We're not going massive detail because we haven't got a week, and you haven't got a week to watch the video. Obviously, suspensions are all upgraded as well. There's a lot of custom work on the lower arms just to make them super strong, super reliable, and also take the power and make it better on track and on drag strip. Obviously, so all the suspension from the coilovers to the shocks is all upgraded. Top mounts as well, yeah. The cage, Vas to tell you about the cage. I don't know where it was from originally, and he'll tell you about some trick stuff going inside the car as well. So I won't talk too much. I'll let Vas take over, man.
So the cage is an OMP cage, but we've put extra bracing. So I think normally most Renault 5 owners will see that you get the front behind the seats and then across and then to the rear, but we've added extra bracing to the front of the suspension turrets and across the dash as well. So it's fully strengthened across the front, and then extra braces at the rear as well. So you've got the full front and rear rigidity of it.
I think that's great. I think that's really, really good. What's the deal with this gear changer, Vas?
So because it's a 6-speed box, I was looking at what would look nice in here, and if you can imagine a standard 6-speed selector wouldn't look any good at all. So I started looking at some other options. You can get some fancy ones with, you know, all alloy construction, looks really cool and everything, which is some serious money. And then I saw this, and this is actually a sequential shifter, which works with the VW boxes and stuff.
It's a 6 forward, 1 back or something like that?
6 forward, 1 back.
So 6 forward, 1 back, so yeah, slick. And utilises the Volkswagen cables.
Yep.
So yeah, so that's trick, man. That's just, yeah, it's a really, really nice bit of kit. I mean, that's one bit of kit, that's just one bit. The rest of this car is fully kitted out. We're talking full digital dash, launch control, fuel injection. I mean, this thing is top of the tree, super sick. Probably going to be one of the best Renaults on the planet when it's finished, so it's definitely going to be worth watching. So anyway, let's go to the back and see what's going on.
With the rear, we put a wider rear axle to get a wider stance, so it's come from a clear, I think 16 valve or Williams, I can't remember now because that's how long ago I bought the rear axle. Uprated torsion bars to give stiffening at the rear, and then I guess what you're seeing here in the boot is fuel tank. I think I've probably gone a bit smaller on the fuel tank, so I'm looking to go slightly bigger. Twin fuel pump system, because then I've got the ability to run 99 fuel or race fuel. So very simplistic, but yeah, hopefully a nice boot install once I get around to it.
Nice. So we're basically talking Renault 5 GT Turbo, one of the best ones on the planet, with a shit ton of power.
Yeah.
And something you've always wanted to do.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, this is not something just pulled out of the hat. Vas has wanted to do this for 7 years, probably longer than that. It's taken 7 years to get the bits.
Yeah.
So yeah, something very, very special. One thing we haven't talked about, and we talked about a few things on this car. There's going to be a few more episodes as well, people, so don't worry too much. They're coming, you know. This Renault 5 has had a full body kit, and the body kit is from France. What's the company name?
Oh, the company name, but there's a few that supply the kit. Popular in Europe. I think I'm the only one in the UK that has this kit.
How much wider does it make it?
Oh, no, you're asking technical questions. I don't know.
See, I know this answer. It's my car, no. But yeah, I mean, you can't see much of it now. We fitted this kit for Vas over in the body shop. I've been lucky enough to see the car together with the front end on, the doors on. Yeah, it's really special. In my opinion, it doesn't take anything away from the Renault 5. It just enhances it. That's what we like to do here. But yeah, man, it's just really, really nice. So, Vas. In a nutshell, we're going to wrap this one up for today. Just the initial talk through, just to keep everyone up to date with what we're doing here. But the next stages are...
Got the brakes across the car, got the electrics, so it's having brand new loom and everything in there, custom. Got the dash, fuel system as well.
Fuel system. So basically we're going to keep everyone updated at that next stage. So we're going to be doing brake lines, fuel lines, electrics, loom, and dashboard. So that'd be a really nice next video to do, just to see the movement and how Vas has done it. And I think it's going to be a great one to follow. So from me, from Vas, peace. This is Golden Barn Garage. Vas, come on over, my man. Say hello.
Hello, mate.
So,
It was always like that.
everyone does that. What do I do? That was actually that was the time when Vas phoned me up one morning and said, "Oh, do you want to go out the road and pick up an engine?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, we've got out the road." Anyway, 4 hours later, Manchester.